Australia where a fish lost his son. Let's give it up for Sydney.
She had been 2 weeks prior asking for a refund, and we were like, why? And she was like, rice isn't an interesting enough side. They suck, but like, I actually don't like them because of the things they say to me, like when they're on their good days. Like, old people love to just say shit to me. They look at me and they're like, okay, bad back, vulnerable looking, soul sister, let's connect. Which was tough because I worked at a restaurant where there was like, the clientele was like predominantly old people. And I'm walking up one day, poured hot water with lemon for this old cooter. And he's like, where do you go to school? And I'm like, sir, I go to Kenyon College in Gambier, Ohio. And he was like, what's that? Like Kenyon College in Gambier, Ohio? And he was like, oh, yeah, oh, okay. So that's that place. Something very bad, some trouble happened. So I sat with that for a second, thought about what it would be like if I had his mind, and I said, oh, so you're thinking of Kent State. They called that a massacre in the papers and the books, but whatever you want to call it is fine. And that's just kind of like if I had said I was from Syracuse, New York, and he was like, oh, like where those planes kind of missed. Maybe I'm being like a little ageist, like I'm kind of bad. Like I'm kind of cancelable. I have this opinion that I don't know if people like. I don't want to hear about people I know's sexual encounters anymore. I don't really care anymore. But there are all these like Lana Del Rey stands in black turtlenecks on Twitter being like this man with khaki pants and big hands. Ooh, and I'm okay. I don't believe you is the problem. Like I just don't believe you because the people who are really freaky, like, they don't need to prove it to me. Like, have you guys seen, like, the cut videos? Yeah. Like, yeah, so the people who are into, like, puppy play, like, what they're wearing is, like, Uniqlo buttons. Like, I don't need to, like, think about, like, I don't need to go about my day knowing it. They're keeping it on a tight leash, so to speak, which is really nice. I'm like, I am sex positive. I don't want to make it sound like I'm not sex positive. Like, I read the You and Your Body American Girl album. It trained me well, but I just still have boundaries, But I don't really need to worry about what I say anymore, because guess what? I've already been canceled. Yeah, that's right. So, in high school, we played this game called Assassins. Did you guys play Assassins? Yeah. It's kind of like the Stanford prison experiment, but for 18-year-olds with water guns, which is really smart. So my assassin was this kid named Justin, and Justin decided he was going to be really committed to assassins. Like, he would show up every day of the week at my house, guns a-blazing, in my yard. I had to lay flat in the car while my friend drove me home so I didn't get shot. Like, he was relentless. He wanted to go up on my roof at one point. Like, he wouldn't give it up. And I didn't care about assassins until I saw how much he cared. Then I was like, oh, okay. I could be like the low-key, weird theater kid who kind of like makes it to the end and is the ultimate assassin, sort of like John Wilkes Booth. But unfortunately, I was struck down. Tragedy. And I think I reacted okay. bad at this game got me out. Like someone who was so bad at it, you know, like you weren't even like trying or even good at it at all. Justin, you're in my AP Gov class and you don't fucking know who I am? Okay, look at me. Yeah, I know you shot my sister thinking it was me. I went to preschool with you, okay? Your 5'8" ass, like, sitting in my yard as if I don't see you. Like, I'm not mad that I got out, I'm just mad I got out by someone so fucking incompetent. So they filmed those. They film assassins. Justin texted me the next day. I was like, didn't know you cared so much about assassins. I kind of, like, I'm so sorry about that. And I was like, what? It was, like, obviously a bit. Like, I was joking. I was joking the whole time. You couldn't tell. Neither could @Needham High School Class of Assassins 2019 on Instagram because I had the only censored assassins. I don't know. I can't run for office in my town. I can't, you know. I'm canceled already, so it's been fun to project it all on you.